an impromptu Wednesday morning impromptu stream. Good morning. This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and today is Wednesday, September the 22nd. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. All right. So I thought that I would work on tiny clusters today. Susan Hiles Art is doing a open collab on tiny clusters. I made a whole bunch of clusters and put them in an envelope. They're here somewhere. This is why you have to do that cleanup, Mary. Yes. But we have plenty of things to make tiny clusters. When I was cleaning yesterday, I found these little inchies when I was doing an inchy swap with Becky. And you probably can't see these because my desk is so small. I mean, it's so small on my... Oh. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Arlene. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting there on my tablet here. Let me zoom in a little because I am going to work on these. These were, I wanted to do people, and I think I did a couple people ones, and these were my leftovers. And when I cleaned out those shelves over in the corner yesterday, I found these just sitting there. And I thought, oh, these will make perfect tiny clusters. This one, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them here. And they're just odd people. I mean, when I say odd, I mean they're just random pictures that I cut out of a magazine. And I have a little piece of a napkin here. I have this bird. I thought I'd use this bird with this, but not for the clusters. It's just sitting here on my desk. And I'm going to call these one staple clusters, because that's what Susan did. I didn't watch her video this morning. I just saw it as I came in. Let me zoom in a little here. Yoop. So you can kind of see my work. And I think that's all I'm going to do this morning is tiny clusters, because I want to give this video link to Susan. So we're just going to make tiny clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. And tiny, I'm thinking tiny, maybe about like an inch. I have some scraps here. I also have this. This might be nice to use. And let's see, what else do I have? Just have all sorts of stuff to use. Good morning to everybody out there, Mitzi and Arlene, my two early birds. All right, we have a package of stuff here. Buttons, some threads. I have another napkin here that I didn't pull apart. The backing's off of it. Oh, here's my envelope of clusters. There's my envelope of clusters. All right. Good. And let's see. I think I was using stuff in this box that I have for clusters. We've got some Susan Art stuff, some newspapers, some punch paper that I was using for owls. And I'm going to miss Becky's stream unless I might try to peek in, but we're going to be away. Becky's stream, if Becky streams today. She usually streams on Wednesdays. I'm just looking for stuff to use on those clusters. All right, one more bag of stuff here. I straighten up this desk next to me, and it just gets all messed up again. Ooh, there's stuff in here I can use. Yes. bingo card. All sorts of stuff here I can use. Let's just pull this stuff out. Well, I got enough stuff for clusters, that's for sure. I think I'm going to start out with black paper, though. And I'm going to scoosh. I'm going to scoosh this off so you can see better if I use black paper. And so let's get out a cluster. And I'm thinking about half as big as these. These are pretty big for clusters. These are about 3 inches wide, so I'm thinking tiny cluster about like that. And we're just going to use up some of this stash. Let me put this back. Alrighty. So I have some punches here. Let's tear out the punches. Excuse me. Arlene says, first time I ever did clusters was when I saw a lady do them with one staple, and her scraps and clusters have evolved into new and fancy now. I'm glad Susan has revived the simple original way. I'm not sure the first time I saw them. I think I might have saw them on Lizzie Brewer's channel, and I can't tell you what they were. I think I probably saw Lizzie Brewer make them first. I'm not saying she was the first one to make them. She was the first one I saw make them. And I'm not sure. Oh, let's see. Can I put a face through there? I can. I'm not sure I want to do that. These are a little bit bigger than for tiny. Tiny is going to be tiny. And let's see, what do I have in here? I've got buttons, purple buttons. Looks like I got some eyelash yarn. Let's see what I have in here. I've got scraps all over the place. Maybe pull out one of these was the inside of a tie. Some black eyelash yarn. This I'm saving for something. This is not going to get used. Let's see, I've got some floral things here. What else do I have in this bag that I can use? Some more floral. Oh, I've got some. Don't know if I can staple those on though. I think I'll hold on to those. We want to do stapled. All right. And I'm going to make a black base. So let's just tear 1 inch. 1 inch or small. Let's just tear a strip here for a base. Now these are things that you can put them on your journal, you can put them on tags, you can put them on arcads. Tear this. So I have rough distressed edges. Mitzi says, last week I made an inchy checkerboard that Nicole challenged. I filled the spaces with inchies. Oh, how fun was that? Got a little piece there. How fun was that, Mitzi? Got that little blue ribbon. I got some black eyelash yarn. And I got this white. My scissors are buried. Oh, see the owl that I painted yesterday? This is the double-sided tape. Double-sided tape. Packaging. And I just cut it, and it's going to go on here as a base. Or a black background. And I just might put that in my journal. It'll give it some bulk. It'll probably smash down a little, but that's okay. We'll play with that later. It just happened to be on my desk while I was digging for my scissors here. All right. So I want a tiny piece. Let's start with this lady. Ooh, maybe we need a base. We need to start with the base. So that's an inch right there. Only let's put it diagonally. So it'll be a little bit taller than an inch. Just a little. And we're going to tear it here. And the lady, it's still tiny. I need some stuff showing through. And let's do a little piece of the napkin in here. And I think I wanted the plaid. A checkerboard with inchies. How fun was that? Did you post that, Mitzi? All right. Here's my black base. And let's see, what else do I want here? This can be as fluffy or flat as you want it. Let's see, I think I'm going to put a little bit of this on there. Eyelash yarn, black eyelash yarn. I think Nettie gifted me some of this. Looks like it might have come from Nettie. I get too much on my desk here. I don't know what I'm doing. Tea. Now you can make these as involved or as simple as you want. I'm going to ink the edge of this. I just thought of something. You know how I'm refreshing these? I should have a stack of things that I want to ink the edges on like this. And when I scrape that ink in, I could ink my edges. All right. Now, the piece of eyelash yarn. Just gonna let it, I think maybe I need to do the tissue first. The eyelash yarn. And the lady. Now I think it needs something else, but I'm gonna staple it. I might put a little piece of bling on there. I'm gonna staple it, one staple There it is. My tissue got it out a little far. That really isn't what I wanted. Ah, got ink on my hands. And of course, I thought I put that staple remover right back where I could find it, and I did. I'm going to re-staple that. It's not quite what I want. I'm going to remove that staple and try this again. If I can. It's in there pretty good. Come on. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just be happy with it. But I'm not happy with it. Let's tear this off. This goes out too far for me. And we can cover up that staple. No, let's, oh, I got black ink all over her. Ah, on my hands, on her face. I've ruined her. I've ruined her. Well, maybe not too bad. Let me, that ink pad is getting messy, I guess. I got to clean it off. Get it off my fingers. I just thought I ruined her. She's still okay. I was thinking maybe like that. Peeking out. And a little piece of bling on that. Except I don't want to put another staple in there. Yeah, I don't know if I can get that out. Maybe on the back here first. I still got ink on my hands. Dirty hands make dirty art. I'm trying to get that. There it comes. Well, I'm off to a good start, aren't I? Tissue paper. No. Let's do this lady instead. But I wanted a piece of tissue in there. And I guess I'll leave the ink off. Because I get messy. All right. Not quite what I wanted yet. Put that up a little further and put this down. All righty. Let's try, come in just a little more. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing. Towels. Let's zoom in just a teeny bit more. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Angie. Hi, Mina. Good morning, good morning. I'm doing tiny clusters this morning. This might be all I do. Whoops. I'll probably get out of frame, but I think you guys can see this better. Tipped my camera right. Of course, it wants to be stubborn. There we go. Now, if I can just stay in that spot. All right, I think I'll go ahead and staple this one. And let's staple it up. No, let's staple it down. Down here. On her dress area. Well, is that going to hold? That ink just got all over the place this morning. That wasn't what I intended. Now, I might take a little, let's see, what do I have? I want a little beady or something on there. What do I have in here? I just have all sorts of stuff. There's another ball that I can use. And little scrappy stuffs. There's a howdy doody. We'll do him. And I wanted a little piece of bling or something on there. That's cool. There's some floss. That should really go out in my other room with my stitching. And these are photos. And do I have some words in there? Looks like I've got some cluster words in there. Okay, wait a minute. I'm just going to put those aside. I have to look through all my packages. And if I stick to true one staple, I really can't put bling on there. But I might have to deviate just a little to get some bling. Oh, here's some stickers. We can use, oh no, that's not, excuse me. Now I'm, excuse me, sneezing. Uh-oh, Mary, sneezing. This is a card from Angie. Angie, I have a card that you made. There is hope, she says, and I'm not going to take it out because my hands are a little grungy. We'll put that aside. We'll put that aside. Mary, Aunt Beck will not be streaming for a few days. Oh, I'll bet is she working on her dress a girl project? Well, I'm glad she's not streaming today because I would miss her. Thank you, Arlene, for posting that. You know it's early for me, Angie says. I'm going back to sleep. But not now. Good morning, Angie. Mina says, I was sorting harvested images into appropriate categories. Example, words, botanicals, animals, smalls, stuff, etc. Well, I try, but my sorts get unsorted. Excuse me, I sneezed. Now I have to blow my nose and sanitize my hands. Which still have some ink on them. This is from Aunt Beck's community tab. 7 hours ago. Taking this week off, going live so I can focus on some process videos. Oh, okay. Well, she's been doing those little dresses. She wanted to get them out by the end of the week. I got my little house zine here. Real life heroes. Oh, I got some little birds. I'm looking for cluster stuff. I have this. I have plenty of cluster stuff. I'm thinking what I want to put on here. I want something else on here. And I'm looking. There's a $2.50 tag. I think these are zines too. These are zines. This one was sent to me. I think these are ones that were sent to me. Priority. Open immediately. Do not bend. It's not signed. This one, I think Rhonda, without the H, sent me. I'm not sure who sent me these. Oh, wait, there's some more stuff in here. Let's pull the scrap out. Warning, this is a set. Do not separate. I think there were Tim Holtz pieces came in there. All right, well, we'll set that aside. I've got some Tim Holtz photos here, or these are stickle photos, but this is stickle, but they're still like Tim Holtz stuff. All right. I'm just kind of sorting as I go here. From Karen K. I think that was probably the Apple Barrel 2-ounce paint. Princess Purple. Bright Pink. Oh, that's not Karen K. That's, that was from Aunt Beck. Let me cross this out. I wrote from Karen K. All right, Karen K sent me the Tuscan Red paint. Aunt Beck sent me Princess Purple and Bright Pink. Oh, that goes in my journal. All right, I'm still putting stuff over to the side on my other desk. I got to clean it off before I go. Here are some things I can use on clusters. All right, I still haven't found. I keep coming back to these charms. I keep coming back to the charms. Let's pull some out. I just might use them. So it might be one staple plus a charm. I just got all sorts of stuff in here. These I got at that little quilt store. I think I'll put maybe a fall leaf on there. I saw a fall leaf in there. Come on. Well, let's just dump them out. Here's a fall leaf. I like the idea of putting a fall leaf. And maybe I can't see the Penelope. I need a needle. We'll use this big needle. I didn't see Popo come in, so I can use my big needles. Mary, I didn't make that card. Well, somebody made it. I think you did. I got it from Keisha's auction. Handmade by Angie Brown. Are you Angie Brown? You're Angie Brown. It says handmade by Angie Brown. You just don't remember making it. You don't remember making it, Angie. It's got one of your yo-yos on it, and it says handmade by Angie Brown. Where am I? Right here. Whoops. This way. Wait. There. Handmade by Angie Brown. You made this card, Angie. You just don't remember. You're in the right group. You're in the right group, Angie. Let's see. You're going, I made that card. I do that a lot. I like when I look at zines sometimes, like that, not the little house one, but the other one. I'm going, did I make this? But here's the thing, Angie. You signed it. You signed it, so I know who made it. Sometimes I get things that aren't signed, and I have no idea where they come from. Oh, this isn't going to go through the hole, is it? Yeah. Pooh! My needle's too big. After I take it out of the envelope, and we're going to use one of these big long needles that scare Popo. Look at that big long needle. Ooh. I don't blame her. They are kind of scary. But after I take my Happy Mail out of envelopes and they get all mixed up with the rest of my stash, I forget who makes what. So if you send me an ATC or a tag or a card, Aunt Beck, I pretty well know Aunt Beck's work just by her style. But still, there are times that I don't even know Aunt Beck. All right, we'll take that off. We'll tie this. Mitzi, if you haven't already, please share this. Oh, thank you, Arlene. You guys are so good to me. I don't know. I just don't deserve all of you. I know that. All right, I'm going to put this fall, and it's kind of flimsy up there. So I'm going to put a dab of glue. Look, that came out. I guess I'll put it on the bottom. This piece of napkin just does not want to be on here. I wanted it inside. It probably did not get down far enough on the staple. We're going to put a dab of glue on that, and then we're going to put this. Sorry about that. I zoomed in so you guys could see, and then I got all this stuff on my desk. I'm going to put this on here, so it'll look like, hopefully look like that. Let me have a sip of tea. Let's play with clusters and tiny inchies. Angie says, I'm glad I put my name on the back of them. I'm making something now that I can't put my name on. I wish I knew any way to put my name on them. Mary, I make so many cards. I love making them. You do nice cards, Angie. I'm going to deviate from the one staple, because if I want to use these charms, I'm going to have to to do a little fancy stuff here with my glossy accent. Yeah. So let's bring this up, and I'm going to put a dab of glue in here just because I need it. So it's 1 staple plus, 1 staple plus. And then we're going to put this charm up here someplace. Let's cut the ribbon. I'm not good with tiny stuff. My hands are too big. Oh, that's going to go right in her face. Get that thing out of my eyes. I can't see. Maybe right like that. So let's put some glossy accents on this. And we'll just plop that down on there. Right like that. I need my palette knife. Pick this up. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's pick this up and put it over here and let it dry. Okay. I put it out of the way. Let me put this pen back in here. And put the cap back on it. I might need this again, especially if I use those clusters. Let's see what's in here. This came in Happy Mail. I don't know who from, but this looks like it could make a cluster. Let's play with that. It's a cute little bag. Isn't that cute? All right. It's a playing card. Domino scrapbook paper. That's too big. These will make nice larger clusters. Here, this. And looks like they're traveling here. So I think I'm going to go for the little dominoes. And I want to keep them small. I want to keep my clusters tiny. Let's cut out a strip here. This might be a skinny one. Well, I hate to, but then again, if I build on it, all right, let's tear. Ah, you're tearing my pretty paper I sent you. Yes, it's going to become a pretty cluster. And we want the domino to show, or part of it. We'll let the 5 show. So let's tear that off. And what do I want to go for? I don't have a picture on that one. Where are my people? Where'd all my people go to? I buried my people. Where'd they all go to? I got I think this lady was on that. But I could just take her and put her like that. My people got away from me here. I had a whole bunch of them. Oh, they're all over here. Honestly. And I think maybe a rip of this on the bottom. I want the 5 to show. I want that to show. And I better put something else on the bottom of that, or I'll be in trouble. So let me set this down. Napkins. This is the thing with doing this stuff. It piles up on you. Oh, of course she's going to pop out on me. Bring that. My tiny clusters grow. All right. Let's do it this way. This one still isn't too tiny. This one's a little larger than tiny. I see this more as being small. Now I need it in there so that I can staple it. And where's my lady? She fell off of the inchy, but I'm going to leave her off. Now, I still want some black on there though. So let's put the black right here. Let's put the black in there. If I can find it. It's up here. Some of this black eyelash. And I'm just going to hope that my staple finds it. If I twist it up in there. Fold it in half. And kind of give it a twist. Right there, maybe. Yeah. And now my 5. And that, and my lady. Help, help. Where's my little picture? Got to pick it up. It's going to be a challenge to get that through all the layers, but I think I have it. We'll staple it and find out. And I just got this big old stapler here. There, I think I got it. The staple's right here. It feels good. Got little threads here. Alrighty. And I'm still wanting to put bling or something on there. I don't have any bling out, but how about this little dragonfly? He doesn't show up too well. How about this one? Goes that way. Yes, that's what I'll do. So I'm going to get out. So I'm kind of cheating on these by putting some glossy accent on them to hold them. They're one staple plus glossy accent. And I kept my glossy accent out, saying I'll need it. And where did I put it? I remember saying I'm going to keep it out because I might need it. Did it fall over the cliff? Honestly, I get so much stuff on my desk. Well, Penelope, what'd you do with it? She said, I didn't do a thing with it, Mary. You lost it yourself. I don't know if I have much in here. I think this one's getting kind of empty. And I was having trouble getting it out. What did I do with that glossy accent? Did that fall over the cliff? Grr. Excuse me while I growl. And I don't think I have, honestly. I don't see it down there. Oh, there it is. It's behind my coffee cup. It fell behind my tea. Honestly. My desk is too small. That's the problem. I need a 8-foot wide desk. My chair sinks down to the ground. All right, no complaining today, Mary. We're gonna glossy accent this dragonfly down on her. These little charm pieces, I get them at a little craft store. Not craft store, little quilt and bead store. Locally here. And I'm really appreciative of them. I hope they keep. They were rearranging their store the other day. And I go for the cheap ones. I pay all the way from 10 cents to 50 cents for these charms. And I think that's pretty cheap. I couldn't buy $6 here and $6 there. And all these charms together probably cost me less than $6. So there's this cluster. We're going to put that up to dry. I'm only going to be on till about 7:30 this morning. So I'm just going to put these in my scraps. These are really too big. I could use another one of these, but I think I'll save it. These are too large for what? I could do the travel one, but I think I'll hold on to these. Thank the person who sent them to me. I know I got them in Happy Mail. I'm just going to put them in my scrap bin here. Let's use a piece of bubble wrap here. And I'm going to leave the bubble on them. Let's use a piece of bubble wrap. And I'm going to go tiny, Mary. Go tiny. Go small. Do your smalls. I'm going to leave the bubble on it. And let's see, what else am I going to use? How about let's see what we can find in this book. An old photo here. I've got, I'll cut it out here. Well, let me cut this whole piece out. And I can show it to you better. This is a Spellbinder book, Susan Lynn Art Casimir. I think I got this at that beading place too. I got another one of hers that is Tim Holtz, that I got from Tim Holtz, but this isn't it. And I got some little pictures here that I'm going to use. Maybe this one. Let's just tear it. And what else on there? We could use one of these if I staple it on. I'm not sure where these came from. I think they came in a packet of needlework. Now let's get my Tim Holtz scissors for those. I'm going for this white one. This might have a 2 staple on it. What happened to it? I got it. Put it that way. And what else do I want to put on here? A little bit of this black. And I think I'm going to need to tear this off. And when I staple this, I have to be sure that I staple that flower stem on there, which is going right down this way. If I can feel it. Where is it? It goes to there. And I think I got it. Pretty good. I kind of stapled that lady's face, but could not be helped. And I don't know if I can get any charms on that. I could, but it'll cover up my pictures. How about I didn't put any black on it. And we're going to cheat again. These are going to be more than one staple clusters, just because I need to put it together. I'm going to use some double-sided tape here. This is on the back. Can I cheat on the back? I might need another piece. I'm going to leave that on, I think. And put a piece this way. And I'm still cheating. Let's take a piece of paper and put on the back of that. Like that. How does it look on the front? Yeah, I'm liking it on the front. So instead of me trying to get all of this off, I'm going to put some tape on the back of this. Yeah, double-sided tape gets fussy. And we're just going to put this on here as a base. There we go. So there's that one. And that's how I'm going to leave it. So I've got 3 made. 2 have charms on them. I could make these all morning. We got our 250 here. Where's my lady that I messed up? I set her over this way. How about the birds? How about this Muscovy duck? The Muscovy duck, a native of the Latin American jungles. It's a vicious fighter despite its soft, velvety black M-L-E-N, M-I-E-N. Selective breeding by man has produced a fat, speckled domestic species. But we're going to do this Muscovy duck. I can get it torn out here. Yeah, I need a base. I need a base. I need a base. All right. Let that show. I want my sprockets to show. And the duck there. We'll make him $2. We can put that in a little. Pull that out a little. Now I think all I need on here is some of that black eyelash. And I'll come out and look at chat after I do this one. I seem to be using black eyelash this morning. So let's put that in here. Like so. These are, well, they're not as big as my others though, but these, I need to go smaller. But by the time you add all the layers, they grow bigger. Let's see if I can't go smaller on my next ones, but let me come out and chat a little. Let me come out and chat. Say good morning to the folks in here. Good morning, folks in here. All right. I guess that's not a good thing. Let's put that back. And while I'm chatting, let's put this one down. And the duck. Can you guys see these? It needs to come up a little. Over a little. This lady. And this one. I've made 4 clusters this morning so far. All I'm going to do are clusters this morning. I'm not going to do anything else. This one's coming off of the... There. No. A little. There. Now, I'll sit here and chat, and you can look at my clusters. Let's see. Arlene says, Angie, no, set. Hashtag, just whatever looks nice. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning. There's Popo. Popo, did you miss the big needle? I had to use my big needle, my big, long, sharp needle this morning. Popo says she's lurking and driving. Oh, Popo, be careful. Are you out on the highways this morning? Out on the highways and byways of life. I should do some fabric clusters, huh? We can do that. She get a thumbs up. Let's see. Sylvia said hello. Arlene says, hi, Susan. Angie says, hi, Popo. Popo did a thumbs up. Let's see. Let's go up. Thank you, Sylvia. It's lunchtime where Sylvia is. Do you know what kind breed? Sylvia says, I fell in love with my neighbor's new puppy. She's adorable. And Angie said, do you know what breed? And she says, not yet, Arlene, although it's lunchtime here. Arlene says, it isn't cheating unless you agree to the rules. It's just getting crafty until it's done. Thank you, Arlene. I'll tell Susan that. I'm not cheating. I just cheated a little. I had to get those charms on there. And the only way to do it is with, well, I could have sewed them on there, but that's just as easy to use. It's just as easy to use glossy accent. Arlene says, my fella got me one of those small iMac keyboards, so I would have a little more space to craft. Cool. Well, I don't know where I would put a keyboard on here. I got my tablet here that it's on the little stand so I can scroll, but I still have to do a one-finger tap, tap, tap to type. Sylvia says she's fine today. She's still tired, but better than the last couple of days. I recorded a video and I'm back for my very late morning walk. Yeah, I got your video, Sylvia. I think I did. I'll have to check for sure. Your teacher video. I haven't got one from Jersey yet, though. I'll give her until tomorrow. And I gave Roy until tomorrow, too. Roy has such a wonderful sense of humor. What did he say? The distraction monster, I think he called it. He said he got distracted, and boy, do I understand. But if I can get the links to them by late Thursday night, they can get it in there by Saturday morning. So Mina is here. Mina says, good morning, Sylvia. Sylvia says, hello, Mary. Arlene dropped a link to Mitzi's Instagram. let me check that one and see if she put her, oh, I don't have Instagram on this tablet. I'll check it after the stream, Mitzi, and I want to see your checkerboard. Mitzi said she made a checkerboard with inchies. And we're back to where Angie was talking about putting her name on the cards. And they said good morning to Susan. Sylvia says, I know her breed. She's the same of Milou from the comics. Tintin and Milou. Milu. There's Anne. Good morning, Anne. I'm making tiny clusters this morning. That's all I'm going to do. Don't forget, Dee Dee comes on at 8 Eastern this morning. Okay, they're saying good morning to Anne. So let's continue on and see. Maybe I'll do a few fabric ones here. Let's put these back up at the top. There's my lady that I smeared her face with black ink. I tried to wipe it off, but yeah. So we'll put these up to rest still. And let's get out some little fabric. Little pieces of fabric. Let's see, what do I have in here? Oh, I have little tiny pieces. I think from these came from the silk ties. No, there's enough there to make some clusters, huh? And there's this little knit thing. I'm kind of saving this for a wristband. I don't know. I don't wear that stuff too much, but let's see. Yep, I think I can make some fabric. I think I have, and I got all those fabric scraps at the auction the other day, but oh yeah, let's go with some of this. Let's see what's in here. Here, this is already in a cluster. This looks like it came off my masterboard. It's got some tape in there. We'll leave that. And, well, we'll go through the rest when I go through it. There's a big old piece of black here. I'll take that off. Alrighty. Let me stuff everything else back in there for now. And let's see what I have. Let's start with this that has the... Let's start with this. And move this out of the way. And we want a inchy. We're going to do this lady. Maybe right in there. And let's just cut. Let's cut here. Get that out of the way. Oh, look at that gold behind her. Let's bring this gold like that and snip her off. I'll save the rest of that gold for another piece. I'm going to have to snip off. This is bigger than a tiny cluster. But I like it, so I'm going to leave it like that. And I need a base to it because it's kind of, well, I don't know though. This strengthens it. Let's get some of that black eyelash. Maybe if I snip a little of this red. And bring that gold over a little more. And let's get some of that black eyelash. I'm using up my black eyelash. Let's put that right in there. And we're going to put her over it. And lift up. I'm pretty happy with it. Almost looks like a heart, doesn't it? That red heart in the background. My camera needs to be moved up just a smidgen. There. Okay, we're going to staple her on. And that is a one staple cluster, except for the fabric that was already kind of, I think I used this fabric from the masterboard. I'm pretty happy with that. I could put a, but I don't know if I want to put a dragonfly on there or not. I could put it right up there. I think I will. I think those dragonflies cost me about 15 cents. I'm not sure. They aren't very expensive because they're so tiny. All the way from 10 cents to, yeah, I'm going to have to let that dry. What did I do with my needle? There it is. My pen. All the way from 10 cents. I don't really buy, I only go up to about 50 cents when I buy those charms. But they, you know, they're more expensive. They go up to like $5, and so there's some made with resin. And let me move this up a little. Let me see what you guys are seeing here. There we go. There it is. Tiny cluster. So I have 5 of them done now. We're just going to keep making. I'll have a whole envelope of clusters. And I have scraps from my cluster. I'm doing fabric scraps this morning too. And we got this little one here. That's cute. He's going to go with the gold. And what else am I going to put there? See, some of this is taped together with that double-sided tape. Pull that up a little. Get my little one on there. Some black eyelash. Whenever I snip that black eyelash, all the little extra threads come off on my desk. Alrighty, and it needs a base. I've been using this piece of cut off from those postcards that I made. We'll let that come out maybe like that. Handle this like that. like that. And like that. It grows bigger. My tiny clusters grow. But I like it, so I'm going to leave it. And we're going to staple it right down in. Will I get my... Let's move it up a little. Pull my eyelash yarn down so I'm sure that it gets stapled. Staple it right here on his tummy there. Oh, I got up a little high. It's hard to see, but he's still pretty good. So there's him. I think I'm going to leave him like that. This gold wants to flip up on me. Can I get it under there a little? I'm going to put a little piece of glossy accent in there. I don't like how it's flipping up on me. There. So there's that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do you think I can get in an hour and a half? I want to go tinier, though. I'm awfully big. Let's just go. Let's trim this. I wish I could rip it, but it's. Let's see. I guess an inchy's tiny, right? There's an inchy. And let's put a little of this red under it. I might have to glue that on there. Let's just use my glossy accent and glue that on. So I'm cheating a little. Let's put a little glossy accent on there. And let's glue this down right in the corner. And I'm going to put her on there. Then what else do I want? I want the eyelash yarn, but it needs, I don't want to get too big. And let's see what I have. Oh, but I like this too. Let's snip that off. And maybe I'll put a silver charm on it. It needs some eyelash. These are inchies that I made. I want to use them up. So I might change that lady to this one. I might change this lady out. Or I have this one too. That one's kind of cool. I like both of these. And let's put this on the underneath. And while I have that out, let's give it a base. I'm using all my cardboard here, but I've got plenty. All right, it's got a base. Whoops. It's got the yarn. Let's use this one. I think I'm good with this. I'll staple it over here. And the charm. Now I could put a little thread hanging out of that charm. Oh, what do I want to use? Penelope, do you have any threads hanging off of you? She says, I do. It's even on a needle. Let's see. Let's double that thread. If and I can. Let's see. I got to see it here. Got to get it up to my eyes. Let's double this thread. Oh, it's already doubled. All right. So let's snip it there. Even using leftover thread off the needle. Get in there. All righty, let's snip that. We're just going to let that hang a little. For now, put my needle back. Now we're going to snip it. And we're going to put just a little bit of glossy accent right here. And put that dragonfly on her. And there's that one. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. I'm getting a stack of them. I think I'll go until I get these inchies all used up. Let's see. So I might not go until 7:30. I think I might use them up before 7:30. Let's see how many I have left here on my desk. I've got quite a few of these. Here's a gentleman one. We'll do him next. Well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left here. But I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I started at 4:30 and it's 6:03 now. So this will take me just about to 7:30 if I work at the same pace. Let's do the gentleman one. Oh, and I got the Howdy Doody. I was going to do him this morning too. We'll do him if I have time. So, gentleman. Here's where I was testing a pen. What do we want here? Some tie. I want a little color. Let's see what I have for fabric. I got red. Where's all the fabric that I pulled out of there? I got black. I got my knit piece, but I guess I could tear this off right down in here. But I don't know. I'm saving that. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh, I got that gold. Let's pull a piece of gold. And I was looking at, looks like I got a little piece of canvas here. It's been sprayed. Oh, I got some plaid. Let's pull this. I got some, I call this, it's big. Oh, jeez. I call this Pierre's plaid because I was using it for my Papa Pierre doll that I don't have done. I'm picking stuff off the floor. Let me put this knit piece back in there. Oh, I'm 3 feet away. All right. We'll have to do a snip of this. Maybe right in here. And it's lined with this fiber fill in there. And it's already stitched. Well, it's stitched right in there. But we're going to grab this piece. I kind of like that. Might have to cut it off a little. Well, let's just cut it there. Put that back in the bag. All right, this is what we have. We need a base. Ah, we have this. Where was the piece I cut? I cut a little piece, didn't I? Oh, no, it was this. That scrap. Kind of can get that. This. and gold. Ooh, we have to get the gold and the blue showing. Snip it. Come on. There. And I'd like to have that showing. Down below. Put him on that. And now just some black eyelash, and I think I got it. He's got to have the black eyelash too. Right in there. The common thread through all of this is the black eyelash through all these inches that I'm making this morning. And they've grown to a little bit bigger than tiny. I would call these small. But I'm going to keep tiny because that's the prompt, is tiny. Pull that out a little. Yeah, I need to make sure it's in there though. Alrighty, I'm happy with him. Let's staple him. Oh, I got his mouth, but that's okay. It's going to be all right. You can hardly see it. And let's do my keys are really too big. Unless I put it up like that. Maybe like that, up a little more. I don't know if it'll stay. And let's put something through that ribbon. Get in there. Yeah, I'm up too high. My shaky, shaky hand. Get in there. And we'll just give it a tie. And I'll have a collection of clusters, that's for sure. If we do, I might just take my Wednesday mornings and tell Susan and just do clusters on Wednesday mornings, at least for the month of this month of prompts. I don't know if Susan's going to continue on with prompts. Yeah, it's not. I don't think she knows. And I might just do clusters, or I might change that out after a while. We might get tired of Wednesday morning clusters. And I think I'm going to put that key on this one. Just like maybe put it up a little. Yeah, it belongs there. Put it right in there. I think so. So let's put a dab here. Uh-oh. Where's my pen? I keep losing my pen that I put in these. I thought I had it in here it is. Put that key right in there. And we'll let that dry. Use something flat under here to get underneath to pick them up. There he be. Gotta move my stapler. All right. So what's next here? What's next? I think I want to do something on this canvas. We could kind of double that. I kind of like it doubled and offset a little. And got a scrap fabric here. Maybe this orangey piece. Maybe this will be the Howdy Doody one. It needs a base. I had a little bit of a base left here, not big. Well, that'll keep it tiny. But Howdy Doody's pretty big. And he'll have to, he's only got half of a face. He was looking out over a picture there. So, where's that other inchy that I just have? I have an inchy where I just have I don't have anything on it. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if he works there. I kind of like these men. Kind of like those men. There. I think they'll go better on here. Let's tear them out. Something French on there. I don't know what it says. Okay, I'm kind of liking that so far. Let me see. Black, red. Maybe a piece of napkin here. Maybe I can fold it in half like so. And I need the black eyelash. I got that little silky piece here. Let's put that in there. I want it to show. Eyelash. That down a little. smooth the picture up a little so that I'm going to staple it onto the base. But I need to make sure that I got the little eyelash yarn stapled down in there. All right, I think if I staple it right in there. I went right where I wanted it to go, right there. I think I got that in there. It feels like I did. All right. Get all the little shards away. And I think I can put a key on that one too. Right in here. Little hairs, eyelash yarn threads. Okie dokie. So we're gonna put this on there, but let's see. I want a thread in there too. I have out for threads. I have some of this. Oh, I could make these clusters till the cows come home. Let's get that needle out again. Is that going to go through the... I guess we'll find out. It did. Yeah. Tie it onto my this string onto the key, and then I'm going to clip it here. And I'm going to put that right in there. And we're going to put some glossy accent on it and set it up to dry. Hi, Jill. Welcome, welcome. Arlene says, if someone was outside looking in a minute, they would think I'm bonkers. There was a mosquito trying to get in my ear, and I was batting it like a crazy person. Don't you just hate those mosquitoes when they buzz close to your face? All right, this key is going to go right on here with my glossy accent. And I'm losing space up here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my 9th one. I'm gonna do them until I use up all my little inchies, and then I'll probably sign off because I got a big day coming ahead. This is so cute. Another little man there. And let's see, let's put my needle away. This is the one that didn't have anything on it. I don't know if I don't think I want to do Howdy Doody. He's not going to work on these. So I have these left. Whoops, you can't see them. I have those left. I think that's all I have left. Kind of looking at my scraps over here, seeing what I have. And I still have some ribbon here to use. And I got this canvas. This was the inside of a tie. Let's just snip a piece of that off. That'll go on one. And so I've got all this. Ooh, let's work with that. Let's see what I got in here. Put it on with a rubber band around it. And let's see, what shall I use? That man one? I could use the man or this pretty red-haired lady, but I kind of like this one. Let's go with this one. Or the man. Those will be the next two. And I got all sorts of fabric here. Look at that medallion. Let's cut that out. Got scraps. This was, I'm going to throw that away. That's just scrap off my desk. Sometimes you get too many scraps. Got fabric, words. I like that snip of this. That might go with the man. I got my autumn leaf. I might do that with something else. Got a snip of red. I'm kind of sorting out over my desk here to see what I have that I can use. The bubble wrap, I might use this for a base because I'm running out of base. Let's just cut it this way. I'm stacking up stuff. I got so much out here. You've got my X-Acto knife from cutting that stencil yesterday and put that away. Sponges and scraps. Washi tape. Eyeglasses. All right, I'm getting to the bottom of it. All right. All right, we're going to use this as a base. And I think I'll do the man one. Let's get some red on there. And a bit of black. And I like this. Where did it go? My blue stripe. Where did my blue stripe go to? I lost him. I like that blue stripe. And some black eyelash. Arlene says, at Susan Hiles Art, Mary said she will be making clusters every Wednesday. Yeah, well, I'm going to try. We don't, it's hard to know what's going to come up in the next few weeks, but it just seems like it would make a nice impromptu stream on Wednesday mornings, and I may not go until 7:30. I might just go until I feel like my clusters are done. And yeah, let's put this down in here. Like so. Now I'm thinking I'm going to put it like that. Like that. Like that. The red. It's hard to, when you stack this up, pick it up. Now I had that little square showing before. I like that little square showing. And I have to be sure my eyelash yarn gets stapled in, so it wants to curl up on me. Let that little square show. That red on there. And the blue stripe. Oh, I was going to do the medallion. Well, we'll do the medallion on another one. What happened to my man? Oh, there he is. I kind of like that. And then I'll put something in there. Let's staple this together. Did Susan come in? Hi, Susan. Oh, Susan. Let me get my clusters that I've made out so far so Susan can see them. But let me staple this first. I saw your video this morning, Susan. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But just as I was coming live, I saw your video. Do I want another key? I think I do, which means I'm going to put a ribbon through it. This one made, I'll spread them out so you can see them all, Susan. I don't know if you've seen them all. I'm on what, the 9th or 10th one this morning? I'm going to have to angle that. So I can get it through the keyhole. Get in there. Oh, I dropped it. And who else came in? Tina. Hi, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, good morning. I've got about 4, maybe 5 left here to do this morning. All right, let's go put a little bit of glossy accent on that. Oh, this thread. All these little threads annoy me. I'm thankful for my little litter bag. Okay, we're going to put the key right in here, I think, because that's where I put my glossy accent. So it's just going to go right down on that. And yeah, the glossy accent's going to be a bubble on there, but okay. All right. So let's move all this stuff out of the way so I can get all my charms, my little clusters out and show Susan and Tina and everybody else in here. So there's my man one. Let me zoom out because you aren't going to be able to see them all. Let me zoom out. And then after I get them arranged, I'll zoom in again so you can see them up close. All righty. Okay. I have clusters this morning. This one's a bird. A $2 bird. The Muscovy duck. These are fun to make, especially if you just spend a session making nothing but clusters. Susan got me inspired. Susan Hiles inspired me. Got 2 more up here. So how many have I made? 10 of them. And I've got about 5. I'll probably have about 15. Now let me zoom in so you can see them better. It's about as zoomed in as I can get. Bring her down a little. Maybe just a little. Sorry. There we go. There they be. Sorry about the ride I'm giving you. Oh, can you see them? I hope you can see them. Let me go down to chat. Hi, Kimberly. Did you have a good birthday yesterday, Kimberly? Susan, you just got me started making clusters. And then from last week, I have an envelope of them here somewhere. I don't know. I stuck stuff on stuff here on my desk. I've got an envelope of the clusters that I made from last week. They're a little bit larger. That one's a pretty simple cluster, isn't it? And I used a couple of them already. These are the ones from last week. And there's some Halloween ones. Some pumpkins. And this is just my pumpkin. My pumpkin that I made with Becky. I'm reaching down. This is the little owl I made. Becky made some little fall pumpkin and things. I think that's about it. I might have that's about it, I think. I used those. I had some more butterfly clusters, but I used them, I think. I don't know for sure. I love this little owl now. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? And we made these pumpkins and this pumpkin cluster. And I have another little pumpkin. I think he's down at the bottom of this envelope. I'm not going to dig him out. But these are the ones that I made today. They're all... I had some inchies. I was in an inchy swap, I think, with Aunt Beck. And I was going to do people. And for some reason or another, I didn't do them. And this is, I thought, well, I'll just use them up. I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I got about 5 left here. 4. I got another lady here someplace. I scooched her away. I was going to make her. But there they are. Now let me look at chat. Thank you, Susan. Are you getting ready for a day of work? Susan works, so I think she's probably getting ready for work. Arlene says, I got on a cluster binge a couple years ago. I made a big shoebox full of them. I finally ran out, about ready to do it again. Wow, a shoebox full. That would be a cluster binge, Arlene. Oh dear. Hi, Turquoise Dreaming. Oh, it's good to see you. Cherie, it's good to see you. I used to watch your videos all the time, and I just noticed one the other day. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see you in here. She said, I'm just popping in to say hi and see your clusters. They look awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Turquoise. Very welcome. Come in whenever you have a chance. Anastasia? Hi, Anastasia. Oh, thank you. She says, they are beautiful. I like the eyelash trim. Where do you find eyelash from? It would be great for jewelry. I think this trim was sent to me by Nettie. Nettie Munson sent me some eyelash because I was saying I needed more. And she sent me several cards of this. But I would try, well, see, around here, I don't have access to a lot of stuff, but I could get white eyelash at Hobby Lobby. You kind of have to watch. Kimberly says, Mary, please look at my pumpkins on Twitter when you have time. Oh, I will, Kimberly. I will. Oh, you have a cluster video, Turquoise? I'm going to have to go check. I'm going to have to go check your cluster video. Oh, thank you, Arlene. Arlene dropped a link to Turquoise Streaming's cluster video. Thank you, Arlene. Hi, Vanessa. Good morning, Vanessa. Hi, Malia. Aw, good morning, ladies. Vanessa says you can get the eyelash trim on Amazon. So if you have access to Amazon, there you go. Yeah, I was saying one morning I didn't have any eyelash trim, and Nettie, she's such a generous soul. She says, I'll send you some, Mary. And she sent me a packet of different trims. I'm just about using up my black. It seems to go for fall, doesn't it? Anastasia says, happy birthday, Kimberly. You're a Libra. I'm start on my birthday jewelry for October and Libra. I'm October 4th. Do you have an Instagram page? I don't know if Kimberly, do you have an Instagram page? I'm not sure that she does. She shows her things on Twitter. So you might get, if you have Twitter, you might get with her on that. Aw. Hi, Brenda D. Good morning, Brenda. And Malia's here. You guys are popping in on me. Yeah. Kimberly says no. No, yesterday I'm a Virgo. I think she's saying no to Instagram, and I think she's saying she's a Virgo. Her birthday was yesterday. Let's see. Let's go back. Did I miss anybody? Sylvia D is here. Susan Hiles is here. Arlene. I'm just checking to see if I missed anybody. Anastasia says, Arlene, I miss driving up to Tennessee. I found a lot of people that I purchased gemstones from in your area. My plan was to drive up there, but I'm under house arrest, doctor. So I think she's saying that she has to stay in because of the virus thing. Kimberly says, I'm playing with my little Canon Ivy printer. It's the best little gadget. Oh, cool, Kimberly. It picks off my phone's no ink. The pics are on a sticker paper, perfect for journaling. Oh, Kimberly, don't get me started. You know what? That reminds me of Kimberly. I still have some gift certificates left from last Christmas. I haven't spent them yet. Well, I spend them. Here's the thing. I say I spend them. I take my own money and I say I spend them, and then I'll come in and say I spent my gift certificates. Then I still have them. I haven't spent them yet, really. But they're my excuse to go shopping. But I really do have some of the gift certificates left from last December. And I was thinking what I want to get from it is something that I don't consume. Like paint, I would consume it. But I'm looking at Kimberly's remark about the little handheld printer thing. She's having fun with it. That would be fun to get. But I was also thinking maybe some room dividers. Because I have enough to get some room dividers too. So I might consider those two things. I've been holding on to it because, I could get tape and paint and all of that. But I want something that when I use it, I can think of the people that gifted it to me. And I still have a Starbucks gift card too. I have to use. We don't have Starbucks around this area, but when I go up to Hobby Lobby, there's a Starbucks. All right, let me scroll on up. Jill is here, Sylvia, Susan. there's Carol Whispering Cauldron. I don't know if she stayed around, but I see her in there. Kimberly, Sylvia, Mitzi, Jill. I think I said good morning to everybody. Tina, Sylvia, Carol, Whispering Cauldron, Tina. Oh, Deborah. Deborah, if you're out there lurking, that's doings. Oh, she says, I gotta head out. So she's not here anymore. She has to leave. Deborah, that's doings. Oh, I missed her. When she pops in, because I'm focused on what I'm doing, I don't see everybody that comes in. But if I miss saying good morning to you, Deborah says, remember, bugs will be gone soon, and back to fall yard work begins. 48 this morning in Kansas. Brr. Deborah lives not too far from me. I mean, you know, she lives the next state over. She had a channel, but I think she took it down. There she goes. Crafty Clusters. I missed her coming in. All right, let's go down to the bottom. Susan says a cat doing has a cluster video today. Cat doing has a cluster video today. Can you look that one up, Arlene? Or dat doing? Oh, dat doing. Is that Deborah? D-A-T-T doing? Is that Deborah? Dat, D-A-D-D doing. Can you drop a link to that? I don't think I'm, unless, is that Deborah? Oh, that is Deborah. Oh, so she must have changed her. Can you drop a link to her channel? I want to see if I'm subscribed, because I lost track of her at one point. Okay, so I'm going to push all these up again. I've got a few more that I want to work on this morning. Let's just push this whole paper up this way. And we'll just leave them up there. Now I'm going to have to zoom in again to work on these tiny, tiny, tiny clusters. Yeah, if you put in hashtag crafty clusters, you'll see if they use the hashtag, you'll see everybody who, here's this one I'm looking for. That's the one I wanted to do next. You'll see people that are doing this cluster challenge, which is really, it's an open challenge. And Susan, I never heard of open challenges until this one. So this is really a good idea. Just an open challenge. You can jump in at any time you want. There's that medallion. Ooh, we could put it on her head and make it a, let's see how I want to do that. Whoops, wrong way. Like that. So let's trim off a little of this. Let's trim around it. Here. So I've got about 5 of these left to do, and then I'm going to sign off. Well, it's 6:51. So Dee Dee comes on at 7:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern. I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. All right. No, maybe that black I had out. I have some black fabric. I could do that as a background. Let's trim it off here. And let's use a bubble wrap base. maybe the black fabric here. And go this way. And let's get some. Yeah, I've about used up all my black eyelash. I'm going to have to get on Amazon because I want some things. And I've been putting them in my cart, but I haven't been buying anything because I spent so much in August that August was my birthday month, so I spent auction stuff, and I went to Hobby Lobby. Hold on a second here. Let me look. Oh, you know, I got this at the Dollar Tree. We could put a little shine on one of these. That's a wall piece, a wall sticker. Main Street Wall Creations, but I loved it. I thought I would cut out those butterflies. All right, let's see, what else do I want to do here? This, I need a stronger base. I saved out those strips. I don't know what I did with them. See, that's the thing. I save stuff out. I save stuff out. Excuse me. Let me sanitize my hands now. I sneezed, so then I had to blow my nose. All right. I want a strong base. What can I use? What do I have here? I have photos. Got a bingo card. Here, let's use the top of this Tim Holtz. I got some little bead charms I want to put on that little bead doll that Sharon Lombard sent me. I need a stronger base here. There. Now I'm liking that. I had it, and then I just pulled it all apart. I do that. Sticks, because I got glue or glossy accent on my fingers. All right, we're going to have this as a crown for her. Sort of like that. If I can reach in and staple that right in there, if I can. I end up getting the staples across their face. And it's kind of hard to see on this big stapler where I'm going. There. That was good. Now I want to charm maybe the leaf. Let's do the leaf. And we're going to put a ribbon through that once I find it. I'll put a little blue ribbon. This is just all stuff I've had around. All this little fabric scraps. Well, the charms I got the other day at the quilt store. They have a quilt beading, mostly quilt beading, needle knitting, that type of a store. There's 4 little stores combined into one. They all went together in the same building. But a lot of beading, and they sell specialty yarn, but I don't buy a lot of it because it's above my budget limit for yarns and stuff. And one time I got to go upstairs to where they have their classroom, and they had all these spinning wheels up there. That was about the time that Lisa was showing us how to do the spindle, you know, the drop spindle weaving. spinning. And I need to get that out too. See, I just got so much to play with, I can't keep up with myself. This is, I'm going to have to cut those off a little. But I'm going to put this right down in there. And let's trim these. And I'll even save those. I'll find some way to use them. So this leaf is going to go on here. Just like that. But I'll go in there maybe about once a month because that's where I can get my, I like the Piecework magazine. I get this little free, I like the County Register little freebie magazine, and that's about the only place I can get it. And of course I have to pick up charms and that stuff. All right, so there's that one. We're going to call that done. We got two ladies, just a piece here. Doesn't, I think the little picture fell off of it, but I'll use it as it is. We've got three ladies and that piece left. And a half an hour. Oops, let's leave that alone, Mary. Here, let me get a hold of. If I get a picture or something flat and scooched under this, I can move them without disturbing it. All right, let's do this one next. And she really looks like fall. Both of these with their red hair. They look like fall, don't they? So what am I going to do? A fall leaf, but that gets pretty big. I think I'm going to save these for larger clusters. Got a little napkin. I could use that as a base. I just get so much stuff out on my desk here. I get a little frustrated. Let's see, I've got a scrap of paper here. I've got some red. C'est la vie, but that's kind of big. Now my little charms need to be put back in the envelope so I don't lose them. We could put a little dragonfly. They're kind of small though. Almost. Well, this is tiny cluster. So let's think of a tiny dragonfly on one of these. Well, I can't even pick it up. Right there. Where's that? Hold on. I'm looking for scrap. Got a piece of black. There's a small piece of red and a small piece of black. And here's that piece that I cut off of the tie. Little piece of bubble wrap. I'm sorting out my desk on the other side where you guys probably can't see where I'm looking. I get stuff out. It's all stacked up. I'm just about down to the bottom of it. All right. Let's see what I can do here. I need a base. I think I was going to use this Tim Holtz as the base. Let's use this. Let's use that. Some black. And this black has a little piece hanging off of it. I like that. So that was from when I did that necktie masterboard. Let's put this down this way. A little piece of red. Let's do this lady. Oh, we need the black eyelash. What did I do with my black eyelash? It was over here a minute ago. I'm running out. I'll have enough, I think, to do the ladies, which is okay. That last one doesn't need a eyelash. It kind of likes to curl up on me. All right. We're going to put it here. Oh, and let's turn this the other way, like that. And that can kind of stick on there. Yes? Yes. Don't move it, Mary. Oh, I moved it. Red. Red. That. And I was going to do this lady. Oh, I'm liking that. Now, if I staple it right down in there. Hopefully I'll get it all. Well, it's in there. I think it got furled up in there somehow. All right. Let's get all my threads out of the way. And I was going to do that little charm, but it needs to show up on something like this. So we're going to glue it to this and then glue this down. Or, well, I could have stapled that down. Oh, well. And we're going to tuck that under her. So let's tuck this under her first. This gets tucked in. And I'm going to use some glossy accent on it because it needs it. And we'll just put some right in. Yeah. If I don't put the pin in there, it closes up on me. Well, I got a little on there, didn't I? There. What's happening here? The staple did not go all the way through. It's too thick. Let's staple this. My staple did not go all the way through. Let's staple this together. This will be a multi-staple cluster. And then I'm just going to glue this one down. Did I get that in there good? I don't think that went through. Let's try it again. This one's giving me a headache. It's not going through for some reason. Let's do it the other way. Am I at the end of my staples? No, no, I still got staples in there. Let's try this again. Probably with that bubble wrap in there. There. No, it's still, look at that. It's only going halfway through. I wonder why. It's hooked on there. Let's staple a piece of paper and see what's going on here. Yeah, it's just too thick. Let's try it one more time, maybe down here where it's a little thinner. Huh. It doesn't like it. Well, I guess that means I need to take out the bubble wrap. Let's take out the bubble wrap. Having a little bit of trouble with this one. Come on, get out of there. Let's take the bubble wrap out. I think the bubble wrap's too thick for it. Let's put that in there. Put this here. Could be this black fabric that I'm using. I think it's too thick with the bubble wrap. Let's try this. Huh. Well, it stapled my piece of paper just fine. I'm going to leave it and glue it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. Oh, a little more. Messy. All right, Mary's just fiddling around with this one. We're going to glue this one down too. I think that's too much for the, yeah, got all messed up on there with that glossy accent. Got all yucky now. That'll be stiff when I'm done. But that's okay. It'll be down. I'm going to get this one done if it kills me. All right. Well, it's not going to kill me, though. Where's my lady? Oh, she's here. All right. We're going to do it this way. We're just going to glue this one down. I'm going to try to staple this. Glue it right there. Yeah, I got messy hands. My last towel. I'm going to have to get out new towels. All right, I want this little dragonfly to go on there. But I want to put a thread through there. Oh, There, Mary. If I can get a thread in there. That dragonfly's going to have a tail, but I don't know, this thread might be too big for it. There we go. Yay! What time is it? 7:13. I've got 2 more to make. I better hurry up. I dawdled on this one. Dee Dee comes on at 7:30 my time. Let's cut his tail off a little and put a little bit of glossy accent on there. And put it right in there. And we're just gonna leave it and let it dry. Yeah, I knew that. I had sticky on there. Now it's gonna be sticking to my... All right, let's see if I can make a couple more here. I wanted to get this lady done. And what do I want to use? Scrap. What do I have here? Let's do some of this pattern. Copy pattern paper. How about the dress or the size? I kind of like this. So let's tear this right here. Here again, this may be a little bit bigger than I like it right there. And then I'll tear this off a little. So there's that. Shall we go for some sunflower? While I have this out, let's tear here and here. Have that peeking out. This going right in here. Actually, I might do this lady. She goes a little bit more with the sunflower. It needs a base. I need a base, I need a base. Oh, come on, Mary, you got lots of stuff to use. Let's grab one of these Sharpie whiteout things. Let's use that. Well, let's get a... What does it say? Shake 'em. Shaken. Shaken. I'm going to do a shaken base there. We don't want to cover up that word. Needs some black. Here I go. Getting thick. This fabric's kind of thick. Let's try this. Let's cut it here. And let's put that eyelash yarn wherever I did with it. I got enough for 2 more ladies. Well, if I scrunch. Let's cut this in half. We may not loop this one. We'll just go this way. A little snippet of red. And my shaken. It really needs to go on the bottom. This is getting a little bit bigger than tiny, but I like what's happening, so I'm going to continue with it. What's that? The sunflower. And I think I'm going to put a staple in this, and let me staple it in my hand here. Hopefully this will staple. My staples might need to be changed. That went in good. I don't know what was going on with the others. Where's my dress? Oops. Let's cut that red down a little. I want my word to show. Shaken. Actually, she could kind of peek out. Like, well, I'm covering up my sunflower. That dress might need to go on a different one. Shaken. I'm going to have to glue that on. That's way too thick. So some of these aren't going to be one staple. But that one staple is not a requirement. The requirement is tiny. And I don't think I've achieved tiny. Tiny to me would be all done in that 1-inch thing. These are smalls, but don't tell. Don't tell. All right. And let's just, for the fun of it, put a charm on her. Right there. And thread a thread through there, and I'm using this because that's what's handy. This white is what is handy. I'm going to have to organize my crochet thread. The thing about this, it's on a roll. I mean, it's on a card like this, and they're kind of hard to find appropriate bags, but then the bags pile up. Yeah. Let's go through this again. Get in there. And tie these two together, maybe. Get in there. What am I doing? Trying to hurry. And then take this loop and tie it to this, like that, and then trim it. And it'll get glued onto that. Right down there. Shake him. All right. I got one more lady here I want to do. Where'd she go off to? Uh-oh. Maybe I can't find her. That's the blank one. I had another lady. Oh! I lost my other lady. Here she is. What's on the rest of this? Out. Out. Accurate corrections. Accurate. Oh, squeeze. Let's do squeeze. Let's do squeeze. I got just a few minutes to finish this one. I got one blank one here. Let's do squeeze real fast. And let's see. I got this eyelash yarn. And we're just going to let it go lengthwise because there's really not enough to loop. And a bit of black. A bit of black. And yep, I'm going to tear it. A bit of brown. A strip of red. Let's cut a strip of red here, this way. Oh, I covered up the squeeze, so we need the squeeze to show. We need the squeeze to show. So let's put this at an angle like that. No. Well, yeah. Now, let's see if I can staple this. This I'm going to have to glue on. This is entirely too heavy because that's the staple. I think that's part of my problem with the staples. You can't use, my inchies are on like a watercolor base. That went in. So I'm going to glue her on here. And it's going to say squeeze. It's got the TM trademark. Let's glue this down. And let's give her, shall we give her a dragonfly too? Yep, gotta have one. I have made inchy clusters all morning. Tiny inchy clusters. And that's the tiny part. That's the tiny part. Let's see if I can get this on here real fast. I might go a few minutes over. I'm trying to hurry. All right, let's tie this in here. Like that. And bring that down. And kind of make a loop. A loop. I like my little loops. And thread this one in through it. Again. If I can. In through there again. Get in there. I can't see it. Get in there. Right in there. And then I'll take this loop and the end base here. Pull it through like that. Pull it through, pull it through, pull it through. And then I'll grab these threads and this thread and tie them together in a knot. And that'll keep my thread on there. Let's do it again. Like that. And then I can clip this loop down here and have a tail. And we're going to glue that right on here. I think I'll put it right in there. Kind of looks like the black will be a tail too. So right in there. Right there. And there's the squeeze. All right, so let's bring, my desk is a mess. Let's bring these down for a thumbnail. And I'll zoom out a little so you guys can see them better. Sorry I'm not chatting. I want to get this organized here. I'll have to clean off my desk after this. Let me bring this down a little. Now let me zoom out just a teeny bit. Tip my camera. There they be. I'm setting this up for my thumbnail. All right. It is 7:31. I'm 1 minute over. I wanted to leave at 7:30. Thank you all for coming. Hi, Gilly, Jill, Anastasia, Carol, Angie. I think Arlene gets tired. Jill, Sylvia, Malia. Thank you all for coming. Arlene says, I have to go. I'll see some of you on a little bit. Have a blessed day. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. These are all my tiny clusters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. And one that I haven't made yet because it doesn't have a picture on it. But I'll do that maybe next week. So have a great day. Dee Dee Willingham is coming on. So I don't know if I'll be in there. I'll try to be in there in a little bit. But we have a busy day today. So I don't know. I've got to get ready for my day. So thanks for watching. Do hashtag crafty clusters. Hashtag CRAFTYCLUSTERS. And that's an open collab with Susan Hiles Art. Hi, Carla. Good morning. You guys, thank you so much for coming in. All right. Bye-bye. Have a good day.